What's the most painful way to die? Shotgun blast? Speeding bus? Drowning? But for many, burning alive is the most unimaginable fate. In 1994, Chris survived an industrial accident that left him with burns over 69% of his body. Just living defied all odds. In Call Me Chris, Chris Aiken shares his harrowing journey of survival, recovery, and the brutal honesty of facing life after the flames. It's raw, real, and a testament to human resilience. Get your copy of Call Me Chris today at chrisaiken.net or on Amazon. Witness the power of determination.
Hey metalheads, this is Eva from Eradicator and you're watching CMS TV.
It's Great White right here, wrapping up a block of Great White by request. We heard a live version there of Weak Brain and Narrow Mind. That one going out by request to Gary Skadra. We also heard Great White, of course, with Highway Nights. That one going out to Jerry Kogel. And we also heard, another night song, Out of the Night. We heard Out of the Night there for Cole Robot.
Is that what we're doing tonight? All Great White?
No, I think that was
good.
The only ones I had, so I just block them all together there.
All right, good. Moving forward.
Yeah.
Enough of the Great White. God damn it, enough of the Great White. No, we're going to actually talk about Great White.
Gary.
We're going to talk about Great White, so
right,
of
course. Well, that's what I thought it would be a good lead into this segment here.
So let's talk about Great White, shall
All right,
we?
let's talk about Great White.
Okay, so many places to start.
Well, let's start with the obvious. What made them so great?
They were white?
Okay, that in itself, that's a statement I can stand by.
They always fake that shark thing, but it was really about white supremacy.
Of course it was, because they were patriots.
That's right. They were great whites. They certainly were.
Right.
So let's we'll do the conspiracy and then we'll do some other shit.
All right.
So Jack died on, I think it was Thursday.
Correct.
That would be the 15th?
Yes.
So after this all settles down a little bit, and I'll put it in the private chat here on the thing so that you can see it. I will not put it out there. I will not say who said this.
All right.
But I have it on really, again, could be good authority, could not be good authority. I don't know.
Okay.
But I have it on authority that the rumor has it that Jack actually died on the 7th.
Okay.
Now, the real question is, if Jack died on the 7th instead of the 15th, why? Why wait 8 days? Have any... do you believe that? I guess we'll start there. Do you believe that could be a truism that somebody wanted to get? I have thoughts on why it could be. I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, Greg Kinn supposedly died on the 13th, and they didn't announce it till the 15th.
Right.
For whatever reason. I mean, we heard about it on the 15th, but if you look at the old wiki page, you'll see that it was the 13th. So 2 days later, you get the announcement. I'm not really sure why.
Could it be? And again, I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just speculating here, as we tend to do.
Okay.
Could it be that there was something that wasn't caching or clearing until the middle of the month? that would be null and void if if he cashed before it cashed.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's interesting, sure.
Yeah, no, and again, I don't have any clue. I'm certainly not accusing a widow of 2 days or 12 days of any wrongdoing. I'm not, whatever. I just heard this, and I heard it from a source that is usually right.
Okay.
And that surprised me that, I could see 1 day or two while you notify the family or the, the business associates or whatever.
Right.
8 days is a lot.
I agree.
8 days sounds like something more than, well, we couldn't reach Cousin Fred because he's in France or something.
Right.
That sounds more like something like that. Could be, somebody saying in here, could be something about a life insurance policy. Could very well be.
Could be. Who knows?
Who really... But if it was life insurance, it's one thing to keep the date out of the public eye. It's another thing to keep, life insurance. They're going to want a death certificate.
Sure.
And unless they kept him in a closet for 8 days, I don't think that's going to be the case. And even if they did, I think the coroner would know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That was the first interesting piece.
Okay.
So now let's get into the maybe less conspiratorial, but just more shitty, shall we?
All right.
Now, I'll pull these slides up here. Where's my slides? Oh, not here. Oops. Cancel that. Present slides. So, not this one. Hold on. Let me find the right slide here. Yes. Our good buddy Eddie Trunk.
Yes.
Is a shithead.
Yeah, well, I sent that to you just a minute ago because
yeah.
Demon actually sent that to us.
50 people sent this to me, and they're all 100% right.
Right.
This takes Eddie's pandering to a whole nother level.
Right.
This is fucking pathetic. Period. No... I know we bust Eddie's balls sometimes and we have some fun with him and whatever. This is fucking clickbait shit on somebody's death.
Right.
That's fucked.
And again, it's this self-grandizing. Look at me. I'm an insider.
Yeah.
I'm an insider. Look, I'm an insider.
Mm-hmm. Let me read it. Super sad news coming any minute on the death of a well-loved 80s rocker. I'll let the proper, but will be public any minute. Don't want to jump the gun on the official release, but TBA very soon. Guess what, guys? I'm the insider here. I know who's dead. Do you want to learn? Just subscribe now to EddieTrunk.com. What a dick.
Well, again, it's this whole desire to be recognized as, look, I'm an important player in this community. And I'm proving this by showing you that I know something that you guys don't know, and I know about it ahead of the announcement.
That's right. I know before anybody else. I'm not going to say it because I'm quote unquote respectful. But that is being a disrespectful dick. What a dick.
Yeah, you're capitalizing off of the death of a person.
And he literally, by doing this, he literally trumped the actual announcement from the family and the band. He stepped over their line. When you hear it, just know you heard it first from me, Eddie Trunk.
Yeah.
That is fucking bullshit.
he wants to be the TMZ of music news.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at me. I know something. I got the scoop. First, kids.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, I'm somewhat proud of his fans for absolutely shredding him online over this. As you can see and I have pages of these tweets. Ridiculous tweet. Just delete this. Let's see. You win, the first to break it. Sad emoji. Jesus, Ed, you just had to make it known that you have sources to then passive-aggressively break the story. You couldn't just wait 20 minutes for the family to let the world know on their own terms. Horrible.
Yep.
I agree with that one.
Eddie, I have a second home in Vegas, and everyone is my friend Trunk.
Doing absolutely something cringeworthy here. Have some class, dude. Ridiculous. Agree. I agree with all this.
Yeah.
Eddie could have waited the 20 minutes and popped on his fucking live feed.
Make it about me. Gotta make it about me.
I think this is your worst post ever, Eddie. I mean, reread it. It just sounds bizarre. You jumped the gun and made it about you. Look at me. I know something. Shameful. If giddily pre-announcing celebrity deaths ever becomes a thing, you're going to do great. Don't want to jump the gun, but let me post something that indicates I already know about it. Grow up. They're killing him.
I know.
And good. He deserves every bit of this.
I think this will have a detrimental impact on his career.
You think so?
Yeah.
I hope so, because this is fucking uncalled for, man.
This is one of those things that he thought he was doing something like, that he thought somehow, some way that his loyal fans were going to go, oh, Ed's gonna lead us to the promised land and tell us what's going on. But instead it's just like, you're a self-absorbed fuck.
Yeah. That's not true, Studley. Wouldn't shock me, but it's not true.
Surprising, though.
Wouldn't shock me even a little bit.
Yep. Yeah.
Humble brag idiot.
Yeah.
Trunk is ridiculous.
It is. This is not going to go. This is not going to go away.
No, I don't think so either. If only Ed's hairline was as low as his standard. Maybe Jack was stored at Eddie's second home in Vegas.
Maybe.
Jesus. I'm just looking at. There's plenty of comments coming in on this. Wow, talk about dragging someone's corpse for your own benefit.
That's exactly true. That's
it
exactly what he did.
Death grip Grifton. I didn't hear the eulogy, but it says his eulogy was filled with references about himself too. What a douche. Eddie Trunk just officially went full retard.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Eddie doing bullshit like this?
Well, we know why.
Because he's self-important douche. Eddie has lost his mind. Here's another page of them.
Wow.
Then why post anything about it? Fucking clown. Hashtag dick move. Dude, this has the same energy as that corporate email that says everybody pay attention to your email because we'll be sending out an email soon that you should read. It does.
Here's an email to tell you to pay attention to your emails.
Yeah. I just, what the fuck? Ed, too late, already heard, blah, blah, blah. So that's really where that ends. But I mean, there's plenty more. Those are just the ones that were screen grabbed quickly. But
yeah, I get you.
But what kind of shit is that? You know?
Let's just put it this way. I knew of the dire circumstances of Jack's condition 5 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I told you about it.
Yeah.
Didn't make an announcement here on the show.
No.
I was well aware of his condition 5 weeks ago. I was told about it. Didn't talk about it. Didn't say anything, but I knew that the announcement was imminent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it was...
I could have said something, but I didn't.
No, because it's not your place.
It's not my place.
I mean, and it wasn't Ed's place to do this.
I agree.
That's just fucking lame. You know, he doesn't have to do this to get to be the one that people still look to fucking hear what he's got to say about it. If he would have waited till the announcement was out there and then gone live on his Facebook with his phone turned the wrong way and fucking done another stupid thing from his fucking house, people still would have tuned in. People would have tuned in and heard it and been like, all right, nice tribute, blah, 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 blah. You know. But no, he has to make it about himself. And this is I know we goof on that all the time, the I, me shit. This is the ultimate in ugliness of the I, me bullshit. That's fucking awful, man. How do you do that? I got a secret about a death coming up next.
Yeah. Pay attention to me and get your breaking news from me.
Make sure you follow and hit that notification bell because I'll be breaking the news shortly. What a dick. What a dick. All right, so that's Eddie. Do you got anything more to say about Eddie?
No, I just saw that because, like I said, Demon had sent that to me, and I was just like, well, since we're going to talk about this, that'll be one thing. But since you already knew about it, moot point.
Yeah. So then let's go to the third weird thing.
Okay.
And we'll try to be somewhat respectful on this, but I find this to be awful as well. And I know this guy, one of these guys is your friend, so I'm going to say it, prefacing it by I'm not trying to be a dick here, but it has to be addressed.
Okay.
And the friend we're talking about is Robbie Lochner.
All right.
So Jack probably is not in the ground yet. And they've already announced that that they're keeping the band together, they've added a new singer, and they're continuing on.
Well, I was aware of that. Actually, CMS Mikey sent this to me earlier today, asking me what's your thoughts on this.
I know mine, but I'll let you go with yours.
All right, I have a few thoughts as well. Obviously, the guys that make up this tribute to Great White are Jack's band. Terry Eluse obviously fronted Great White after Jack was summarily booted out.
Right.
And then Terry got the boot, and Jack and Terry actually bonded.
Yeah, they're friends. Or they were friends.
They bonded after that.
Sure.
Due to their circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know this to be fact. I'm just speculating that after Jack found out or more or less realized he was not coming back.
Yeah.
He may have given these guys the blessing to carry on with Terry Eluse.
Maybe. I could tell you this. I'll just throw a little wrench into that. I interviewed Ken Mary, the drummer, 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And I specifically asked him if they would carry on past Jack.
Okay.
And he said they had not talked about it.
Okay.
That was 2 weeks ago.
All right.
So as of 2 weeks ago, that, at least that's the story I was told.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that he wasn't kind of covered something up because something was in the works. That could be as well. I don't know. All I know is that here's my problem with this. I don't have I mean, obviously I don't have a problem with Robbie. He seems like a nice guy. I've met him on the show.
Right.
You know, I think I've met him in person actually. Obviously like Terry, like I said, interviewed Ken 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
So
I talked to Ken. He was actually with Robbie at the Four Winds Casino when he basically told Dawn and I about Jack's condition and that it was near the end.
Sure. So I have nothing negative about these guys, like as guys or whatever. But this could have waited.
I agree. But again, I don't know if this was a band decision to release this is this an announcement? Is this what this is, or is this?
I think it's an announcement. I don't know. This came from Long Paul over at KNAC.
Right. He's been around a long time.
Yeah. So I don't think it's going to be bullshit. I'm sure it's
real.
No,
it's a real thing.
Yeah.
But obviously they put together the advertisement and things like that, and as you can see, they're playing at the Arcada Theater, which is where I was just last night.
Yeah. And I mean, it's 2 days after we learned at about 6:00 Eastern time on Thursday. So it's 50 hours later and we've got advertisement for a show.
Right.
As well as a full layout of a band, a new name, a new singer, and continuing on.
Right.
My thought, and again, this is just me being me. Fine that I'm sure the Arcada they had a contractual obligation. I'm sure that's what, and they're honoring it. I'm sure that's what it is.
Okay.
Fair enough on that. But they shouldn't be doing anything else after that until maybe a month, 2 months.
Okay.
They should be off 2 months. They should do a real tribute in LA because obviously that's where Jack made his bones. Should do a real tribute. And at that tribute, that's when you could say, you know what, in Jack's honor, we're going to continue on. We're going to do this.
Sure.
You know, it just seemed 50 hours later and there's a new band with advertising and we're going forward. Come on, man.
Well, you spoke to Tony Montana, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, Tony as well. That's right. Yeah.
Did you discuss his version of Great White at that point?
I think we may have touched on it, but I don't think it was in. I mean, I don't remember quite. Honestly, they all sort of blur together. Right. But
I'm sure that there must have been some kind of an agreement with Jack that, you know, you guys go ahead and carry on or do what you need to do. I don't know. But
yeah, I mean,
knowing Jack the way I do or did, and the fact that maybe Jack wanted to just leave his legacy, and like I said, he had a good relationship with Terry Luce, as far as I know. They kind of bonded over the whole Great White thing, and maybe he just named his successor.
Maybe.
You know, and I agree about the timing. I get your point about the timing.
All I'm upset about is the timing. Not even them continuing on. The timing is god awful.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I don't think anybody. I mean, anybody that knows these guys knows that they're all pretty decent guys, or they seem to be decent guys.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't think it's a money grab here.
No.
I don't think it's, you know,
because I mean, people in general, in my opinion, are they interested in seeing a Great White tribute? Are they going to go for this? Because I mean, look at what happened to Bobby Blotzer or even Juan Crucier with the whole the second voice of Rat, or Bobby Blotzer's Rat experience. People didn't seem too interested, you know,
but people have been going out to these shows to see this band.
Yeah.
And they went out and saw Terry's version of Great White.
Yeah. But
I mean, I get that it could have some value.
White, though. It was Great White.
It could have some value. I don't think it's going to have great value, but whatever. That's on them to continue.
Have Great White value.
No, I don't think it will either. I think it'll have Great White heritage,
but will people go see this, or are they just going to think this is some local cover band doing a tribute to Great White if they're not paying attention to the players? I mean, and again, not to diminish Tony Montana or Robbie Lochner or Ken Mary, which they're all very proficient players. They've been around a while, but are they names people recognize?
I don't think not especially.
No. So I don't think this is going to do real well. I mean, as far as like crowd draw.
Yeah, I mean, I hope I hope for their sake it does. And again, my only real bitch is the timing.
I agree.
That's the only bitch I have about this. Not that they are continuing on. Look, they've been a band for, 10, 12 years or whatever at this point. So I don't have a problem with them continuing on.
Could this just be an unfortunate faux pas? That it got released like this in like there was planning that this before Jack passed away. Like,
I would normally agree with you, yes, except for the fact that there's a graphic. Somebody was planning it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only, like, if they just put up a picture of Jack Russell's Great White and put a halo on Jack or something, in the graphic and said, this is going to be a tribute to that,
Yeah.
Cool. But I mean, you've got a band name, you've got graphics, you've got.
Well, obviously this has been in planning for,
which is
a little while anyway.
Yeah. And again, not a problem. Problem is putting it out before the body's in the ground, probably literally.
Yeah.
I mean, if he truly died on the 15th, he's probably not buried today. Yes?
I would agree.
I mean, that's rushing it there.
Yeah.
There's
and
something about.
I'll tell you, another thing, not that this makes it any better.
Yeah.
But look at the date. That's like just a few days away.
Yeah.
So are you supposed to not announce the show and not have anybody come at all? You know what I mean? And I'm, like I said, I'm not saying that makes it any better. I'm just saying that today is the 17th.
Yeah.
They've only got, 5 days to try to salvage the show. And
but I don't think the show was their headline show to begin with. I'm pretty sure it was a Vixen show. You were there last night. I was sent a picture of another poster that was Vixen featuring Once Bitten or Great White or whatever it says. Let me see.
Yeah. And I noticed on the Vix the at least what they were playing at the Arcada as far as like upcoming shows.
Mm-hmm.
All the pictures that they used for Vixen had Lorraine Lewis as the vocalist. And in fact, I said to Taylor, that's a little bit of deceptive, advertising right there, because every video, every picture, every thing that they had to show about Vixen featured Lorraine Lewis singing.
Right. Well, it's because they probably haven't taken, again, another band just moving on without taking the time to do it right. But they should have pictures by now. They should have photos by now. They've been playing shows for a little bit at this point.
Right.
Haven't they? I think they have.
A little while. Yeah. Though, I mean, we actually played some of their video, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. With the new girl, she sounded very much like Janet Gardner. She's a dead.
Yeah, she's a ringer
for Janet Gardner sound.
Yeah. See, here's the poster. I'll put the poster up from that's at the Borgata that you probably saw last night. There's the poster, Vixen with special guest Once Bitten. So it's a Vixen show.
There you go. Tribute to Jack Russell's Great White.
Yeah. So if that was all it was we're contractually obligated and we're going to do this tribute to him and Terry's going to sing and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Fair enough. But to have a full announcement, to have this with here's the band and here's the singer and we're moving forward and, call us down to book. It's like, dude, Jesus, come on.
Yeah, it's not like they have a lot of time to sell this show.
Yeah. Well, this show, I mean, is going to be whatever. But, it just, I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to shit on Robbie, and I'm certainly not trying to shit on Tony or Ken or Terry. We know all these guys.
Yep.
I'm not trying to shit on them. It just is.
Well, it's just poor timing. But again, I think it just had to do with the short amount of time that they had to gin up some kind of interest in the show.
Yeah. Fair enough, I guess, but I don't know. I could see him doing this, but then not doing anything else for at least a month. And then coming back and saying whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, it just all this stuff all at once. It's like, wow, there's a lot of shit going on around this. So anyway, that's all my Jack Russell stuff for now, but I just was caught quite a bit off guard by all this stuff all of a sudden within a day. Doesn't it seem like it just all came fast?
Well, that's the power of the interwebs. Everybody and their brother is jumping in on it, has something to say, has something to offer, has something to contribute.
Right.
Especially Ed Trunk.
Well, he's the man, of course.
He's got the most important post out there because he knew what was going on before the rest of us.
That's right. He's way more smarter than us.
Sure.
All right, let's move away from them unless you got something else for them.
No, I don't have anything more. Nothing more.
All right. Well, I have a couple music things that we can round this segment out with.
Okay.
Number one, since we're in a zone of bands that Neeley likes, this will be real quick, but you're gonna fucking laugh when you see this. It's another guy that I know you love, John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah, well, again, I've soured on him. I mean, I love his music. I played the shit out of it, but boy, his recent ranting and his carrying on and that he's done in the last, say, 2 to 3 years,
right,
it just kind of soured me on him. And I met the guy.
Sure.
When I met him, very kind, very friendly, very cool. It was a kind of a big deal for me to meet John Mellencamp.
Sure.
But with recent videos aside, I never did like his politics. I always knew he was a real socialist lefty guy. I always knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we talked about it here on the show numerous times. Same way with Bruce Springsteen. I know you're a big Springsteen fan.
Yeah.
And you don't like his politics.
I hate it.
Yeah. So I'm the same way with Mellencamp. But go ahead.
Well, this has nothing to do with his politics, believe it or not. This just has to do with him being douchey on tour.
All right.
So this video emerged of him. It's only like 10 or 15 seconds long. But I saw this and I got a fucking good chuckle.
Okay.
Apparently, John Mellencamp cannot play when it is sunny outside. I don't know if you're aware of this or
I
not.
was not aware. Was this like Tracy Guns having to play in an air-conditioned toilet or something?
This is similar. John Mellencamp has a guy that holds an umbrella to keep the sun away from him.
All right.
This is douche chill moment all time.
I was not aware. Was this a Farm Aid thing?
I don't know what this is, but here's this guy holding the umbrella for John Mellencamp.
All right. Has to move with the guy.
He has to move with him.
That's hysterical.
What in the fuck?
That's pretty funny. Well, it must have been that stage must be facing west, and so it's like late in the afternoon, and that sun is just like blaring toward the stage.
Dude, I don't give a shit if he's sitting on the sun. You don't have an umbrella guy that walks with you.
I agree. I mean, it does look ridiculous. It is a bad look where this guy has to walk lockstep with him to keep the umbrella on him. You know?
I mean, I wish this was a longer video. It's only like 4 or 5 seconds, but watch this again. It is so fucking ridiculous.
This guy walks in rhythm and in step with him to keep the umbrella where it needs to be. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
What is he doing?
Yeah. Just keeping the sun out of his face.
That's a bad look.
Yeah. I see even the security down there is wearing a big old brimmed hat and everything.
Yeah, I get that, but what about the rest of his band? The rest of his band, look at the violin player back here.
Yeah.
I guess she just gets to stand out in the sun. Fuck her. She doesn't have an umbrella guy.
Well, he's the star.
Yeah, true, I guess.
He's the talent. He's the main attraction.
I guess so.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
One more look, and then we'll move on again. This is just a quick thing, but it's funny.
I could hear what that guy was saying about the umbrella.
I know.
He said, what's something about the umbrella guy or something? It's hysterical.
So stupid.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
I know. Just at least it's not his politics. I guess if you want a positive spin it, at least it's not his politics this time.
I agree.
That's pretty good. All right. So I have so many stories here I want to get to here. Let's go to this one. This is to me. This is a surprising story, to say the least.
Okay.
About musicians here. I don't know these guys at all. Never heard of them, but what a story this is. Wait till you see this.
Members of a local band are speaking out tonight after they were attacked on stage during a gig. But as Michelle Nix found, the man police arrested is believed to be the same person caught on camera hassling workers just minutes earlier.
A local band is used to applause, but this time...
Gotta stop right here. Is that a DEI hire?
You know, I don't watch the news anymore.
I don't either.
But remember that news people used to have to be attractive, you know?
Yes.
They were, you know, the women were attractive. The guys were usually very well coiffed and,
yeah.
You know, but now I notice that anything goes on TV now.
I'm telling you.
They just hire any fat chick to give the news. And just any old schlubby person to be a newscaster now. Oh,
you can read? Good, you're on.
Yeah.
Go back to this. And look at her. She's not exactly skinny either.
She's a little bit of a chunk herself.
Yeah. I got 3 people for the price of 2 on this.
And what news is this?
19.
This is Cleveland News?
Yeah, Cleveland News.
Okay, Cleveland News. All right.
Cleveland News. This would be what is 19? I think the CBS affiliate.
Okay. All right.
So here we go.
I want to see chunky women give me the news. I tune into CBS 19.
That's right.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hassling workers just minutes earlier.
A local band is used to applause, but this time they were met with a vicious attack, damaging their instruments. 2 of them were injured. Now a man is behind bars.
What began as a beautiful night and performance in the village of Roaming Shores by the local band Kings of Revelry quickly turned into an onstage attack and chaos, according to the band's drummer, Thomas Clark.
The crowd was awesome. They were super into us and just came to an abrupt halt. When just this psychomaniac just bum rushed the stage and took out my lead singer, Caleb Gull.
But even with 2 band members injured, the band and some in the audience held down the suspect, Joshua Bates, until police arrived. Just minutes earlier, the band says the same man was caught on camera hassling workers.
Don't do anything stupid, dude. Just go.
And he just basically came over all that equipment and him and I went back and hit the ground together with.
It's not a lot of masculinity in this band, is there?
I was. They're very lispy fellas. They're very lispy.
They still don't deserve to be attacked there, Metal Mike.
Were they playing Blues Traveler or Spin Doctors or some shit like that?
I don't know what this is.
It sounded like one of those bands.
Yeah, Rusted Root. Ugh. All right, here's some more.
my guitar kind of exploding between us.
Lead singer Caleb Gall tells me the man accused of attacking him didn't display normal behavior.
In my opinion, there's maybe some sort of intoxication or maybe a psychological disruption. Just screaming, you know, I'm gonna kill you all, and something about God.
And even though Gall's...
Now, if that's going on, how come the security didn't take the guy out? How did he end up on the stage? That's my question.
It's the same way that the guy who took out Dimebag Darrell got on stage.
Yeah, but that guy wasn't screaming and throwing a fit. He just climbed up.
I know.
This guy was allegedly screaming that he's going to kill the band.
Well, maybe people were in the audience were in agreement.
Yeah, kill him.
Yeah. These guys suck.
They suck. Kill him.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, here's some more.
Says the attack stopped the music and left his leg and their bass player's shoulder injured. He still feels empathy as much as he feels anger.
Thank
and
God.
He feels the venue hiring security or police could prevent the unexpected in the future.
We had to struggle with him for a long time. I don't think there was any security there, any police or anything.
Now a band that just wanted to make music for people to enjoy will be strapped with medical bills and thousands of dollars in broken instruments.
What do you think that guitar costs?
$50.
Thousands of dollars. There ain't no thousands of dollars on that guitar.
Oh, speaking of which,
Yeah.
guitars.
Yeah.
You know that Gretsch guitar that Eric bought to play with Bow Wow Wow?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I'm just going to buy that from him.
Why?
Just to put it here in the studio.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked him, I said, you still got that Gretsch? He goes, yeah. He says, I said, do you ever play it? He goes, no. He says, I've got no use for that. I said, well, why don't you sell it? He goes, you know, I don't know. I said, well, what's it worth? He said, I just want to get out of it what I put into it. I said, what'd you pay for it? He goes, $500. I said, I'll buy it.
Wow.
Just put it here in the studio. It's a cool looking guitar.
Sure.
You know, it's a cool looking Gretsch. It's like Billy Duffy from the Cult place.
Well, if you're buying guitars, I got one for you to buy. Jesus. I got one signed by George Lynch sitting right here.
You do?
I do.
Oh, yeah. That's that one that was given to you, right?
Yeah. We could work something out for that, too. Daddy got to pay the rent. All right, more of these fucking guys.
All right.
In broken instruments, something they'll have to figure out before.
Look at how attractive she is sitting there.
I know. Oh, my goodness. Wow, you talk about pork on the hoof. Woof.
There's two men, one woman sitting there. Which one weighs the most?
She weighs as much as both of them put together.
That's what I'm thinking, too.
Yeah.
What do you think she is? About 230, 240?
I would just love to go back to the Howard Stern days when he used to be funny and put snacks on a fishing line and reel it out there and have it reeled out in front of her. You know, remember that? Remember he did snacks on a fishing line?
Sure.
Yeah, not moose knuckle, pork knuckle.
Pork knuckle.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Boy, the standards have just fallen. What? Woo! Somebody on a seesaw. You just sit on the window.
Yeah, the Little Rascals on a seesaw with Chubsy Ubsy sat on one side. Whew!
Well, there's no standards anymore when it comes to broadcast media.
No, there's not.
Mm-mm.
Maybe she was security.
Yeah. Oof.
That's not fair. She is on TV, though.
Yeah.
All right, here's the rest of this story.
For their next gig, Bates is at the Ashtabula County Jail.
The Kings of Revelry band tells me they may need to spell out in a contract who's responsible if something like this happens again. Reporting in Painesville, Michelle Nix,
You'll
19
never get
News.
hired again.
Yeah, go ahead and put that in a contract and see what club will bring you in.
Yeah, they'll be going, well, we'll pass.
Yeah,
There's another tribute band around the corner with no, restrictions.
yeah. These guys down the street, they'll play that gig, no problem.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You know who would be good to comment on a story like this?
Who?
Billy Morse.
Yeah, but he would only say nice things.
Oh, well, I know, but he's a club owner. He understands contracts and bringing in live acts and security and all that stuff. He would be a perfect person to talk about that.
Would. Although he would always be like, well,
I don't want to burn any bridges.
Yeah, can't say anything a little controversial about this.
Not in my backyard.
No.
Anything too.
It's a good idea and all, but we don't ask for any of that here with Billy Morris and the Sunset Strip. By the way, we'll be out at the club on Thursday. That'd be Billy just hawking his damn band. So there you have it. A band was attacked on stage.
Oh my goodness.
I think the real story is our eyes were attacked.
I know. Can't unsee that.
Can't unsee that reporting.
Wow.
All right, let me see if there's one more quick one here that we can get
All right.
to. Reload. Why did it unload me here? Give me 1 second here. It logged me out for some reason. CMS topics. Oh, we're only at like 45 minutes. Okay. Let's do something that could turn into something long or not.
Okay.
Just because I'm in the mood.
All right.
So, as we were talking about earlier in the show, been watching some Tubi, been watching some Hulu, been discovering that Hulu blows now because of all the commercials.
All right.
But I found a new company for us to fucking point and laugh at.
Okay.
The company is called Wayfair.
Wayfair. I've seen the name out there.
I don't know what they do. I'm assuming it's sort of an eBay sort of a thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I honestly, and these commercials don't really give you a clue. Only thing they give me a clue is I would need to suck cock if I want to use their product.
Yeah, I knew I've seen their commercials because there are some very, very, very gay folks in their commercials.
This is as gay as it gets. And I've got 3 different commercials, so it's not just one of these things.
Well, you know what? They must know their target audience, because this probably appeals to a certain demographic, out there.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, wait till you see it. Just pay attention to and I'm going to use air quotes here, to the men in these commercials.
I just call them males. They're just males.
Yeah, there's not a lot of menness in these people.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing with that drug that suppresses HIV.
Luvantra or whatever
it is. But notice in that it's just Swedes and gays.
Yeah, Swedes and gays, or gay Swedes.
Yeah. Because that's the demographic who suffer from HIV infection.
Yeah. And so I just like to be myself
with
my partner. Ugh.
And notice that the sign is very purple.
Oh yeah, very beautiful. All right, well let's check out commercial number 1. Welcome to the Wayborhood. Here we go.
Welcome to the Wayborhood.
The Wayfair vibe at our place is Western.
My thing, darling, shine.
Gardening.
Some of us go for the dramatic.
How didn't I know Wayfair had vanities and tile?
This? Yeah. Do you have any ottomans without legs? Sean, you'll flip for the food cart. In the Wayborhood, there's a place for all of us.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
I'll notice that the color is purple.
It's all. I guess that's their theme color.
Well, I mean, that's very typical for that demographic. Because I mean, if you remember that that childhood show, that Barney.
Yeah.
Well, that was the concern there, and that what was that? What was that other one where those Teletubbies?
Teletubbies, yeah.
Yeah, the gay one had the purple triangle on its head.
That's true.
So the purple right there is the giveaway that this is a very gay adjacent company or something.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
Yep.
If you saw somebody wearing that robe, wouldn't you punch him?
Look, he's wearing the fluffy slippers.
Fluffy slippers. HR puffin stuff robe.
Right.
What is this look? And listen to how this gentleman speaks. Listen to his speech.
How didn't I know Wayfair had vanities in tile? Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. So if that didn't lead you to shop at Wayfair.
Who was that, Laura Branigan?
Might have been. You had Kelly Clarkson in there too, so maybe it could be Laura Branigan. Who knows?
Yeah, she's dead.
She's probably 100 at this point, right?
She's dead.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she died of a brain tumor. Brain aneurysm.
Well, then she's not in the Wayborhood. All right, well, here's another one. Wayborhood delivery time.
Okay.
Get ready.
In the Wayborhood, every delivery is a treat.
One pistachio for you, sir.
Look at this guy.
Yep. Now, again, this is the demographic this is directed to.
Yeah. Fags.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. This is horrible. Horrible. All right, here we go.
One strawberry poof, please.
Oh. Enjoy it.
Oh, perfect.
By Weber. Something minty? Of course, it's a large.
I wonder if this will fit up my ass.
It's just the right size.
Well, he's the same guy that was in the bathrobe.
Yeah. But look at this guy's stroking it. This guy takes it and strokes it. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
A double. Lucky.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Well, again, I can clearly see that this is a targeted commercial campaign that appeals to a certain demographic.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
The asteroid saw this commercial and headed for a different planet. Said, yeah, they're already getting killed enough.
Yeah.
Sick of fruits.
Right.
Delivering AIDS tests right to your home.
Exactly. They don't need the COVID test. They need the AIDS test. The government provided AIDS test.
That's right.
Wayfair. There you
Gay
are.
fair?
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah, these are so bad. And then one more. This is the one that literally made me look this company up. I saw this commercial and was like, oh, there's got to be for the CMS here. Because this is really bad. The other two were a little less blatant as this one, but this is pretty fucking gay. Check this out.
Welcome to the Wayborhood. With Wayfair, finding your style is fun.
Again, when the music stops, grab any chair. Doesn't matter if it's your outdoor style or not.
I'm sorry, Carl. This is me in chair form.
I don't see it. Oh, come on.
This one's perfect for you, but you love it.
I told you we should have done a piñata.
I explained it so many times.
Mm-hmm. They're not sitting. You need to sit down.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch. What the hell are you faggots doing?
I agree. Testosterone level 0 on this commercial. Watch this. I'm going to play the whole commercial again. This is as gay as it can possibly be. 50-year-old men playing musical chairs, one is bad. On top of that, then them having a fagument about who's going to sit down. What is this?
And what are you sitting on?
Yeah. That's probably why they don't want to sit down. There's nothing protruding up their asshole in this chair. Look at these fruits. Jesus.
With Wayfair, finding your style is fun.
Again, when the music stops, grab any chair. Doesn't matter if it's your outdoor style or not.
I'm sorry, Carl. This is me in chair form.
I don't see it. Oh, come on.
This one's perfect for you. But you love it.
I told you we should have done a piñata.
I explained it so many times.
They're not sitting. You need to sit down.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
That sounds gay.
You're exactly right. That is... I agree with JF here. RuPaul calls that guy a fag. Too many fag daddies for me. It's the gay bomb. I'd like to see everyone hanging from that Wayfair tree. Turning the frogs gay. Son of a bitch. Another son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Atrocious. What the fuck? Commercial full of only women. The frogs left the town. Oh my God. The frogs are up their butts. So there you have it. Wayfair, if you're looking for, I don't even know. I mean, that's the one thing, dude. You watch 3 commercials. Do you really know what they do? I don't. Yes. Yes. No, Metal Mike, I can see where the confusion came from, but no, that was not the Olympic opening.
You would have thought it might have been.
It could have been. Just waiting for a gerbil joke here. That made the fat reporter fuckable. Yeah, I mean, do you know what they do at Wayfair now that you've watched 3 commercials? I have no idea.
I think it's a place to purchase things for your home. I think it's like a online Bed Bath and Beyond.
An antique store or something?
No, I think it's a Bed Bath and Beyond. It's like a eBay for home furnishings is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I think that is. It's because it looks like what is the other one? They sell furniture. Is it new furniture or is it like people putting stuff up on like an eBay type of thing?
That's what I was thinking.
Because it looked like it wasn't all new stuff.
Yeah, it looked like junk.
It looked like it was like a eBay for home furnishings.
Yeah, it looked like it's from a garage sale or something.
Yeah, but I guess if you're an interior decorator, this would probably appeal to you.
Yeah.
I found just the perfect couch that would fit this,
Got a strawberry pillow for me. I want a mint. What did he say? I want a mint lamp. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of appeals to like a home decorator type people.
Good. Well, they can have it. That's Wayfair. That's just sad.
And one more time.
Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch. What the hell are you faggots doing?
Anthony knew what he's talking about there.
What's really funny is when I talk to people who listen to the show.
Yeah.
And something like this comes up, the first thing out of their mouth is Jesus Christ, son of a bitch.
That is too funny. Oh, man.
All right. Well, I'd say we take a break and let you go fix your eye.
Yeah, no shit.
You're
I gotta start wearing my glasses.
Rubbing your eye.
Yeah, I'm going blind.
All right. Well, continuing with the request here. Benjamin has checked in with a request. He wants.
Gee, let me guess. Something very old?
Actually, I think it is.
Wow.
It's Funkadelic.
Of course it is.
From the Hardcore Jollies release. This one is called Coming Round the Mountain When She Comes.
Oh, good.
So here it is. It's Funkadelic exclusively here
on your classic metal show. This episode of the CMS Network is brought to you by our sponsor, Blackout Coffee. If you are a coffee lover, you will love what they are selling over at Blackout Coffee. Make sure you get yourself some. The only thing woke about this company is the drinker of the coffee, because it gives you quite a jolt. I am a personal fan of the Brutal Awakening Dark Roast, but everybody's a little bit different. Make sure you get what is your favorite today. Go to blackoutcoffee.com. Use the promo code CHRIA20 to save 20% on your first order. It's that simple. So one more time, blackoutcoffee.com. That is the link, or use the full link if you're going to shop around. That is scrolling on the bottom, and get yourself some of the best coffee that is out there today. Blackout Coffee.